Alvarez versus Lara. This one was strange, I guess. Yeah, strange is the right word. This is a very strange boxing match because right off the gate, Alvarez just did not look focused. And after watching the fight, I wondered why he seemed so dull in the matchup, and I realized afterwards that he actually didn't make his weigh-in. In fact, not only did he miss the 154-pound light middleweight limit, he came in at 158 pounds, 4 pounds over the limit, and they had to rehydrate him immediately with electrolytes because he looked super dehydrated. And even at the weigh-in, he looked a little soft. I mean, usually middleweights are cut at that weight, but for Ramon Alvarez, you could barely see his six-pack. So let's get into the fight. So the first punch that Lara throws lands flush on Alvarez's face, and you can see that he gets frustrated, and instead of punching back or anything, he actually pushes Lara back. He then goes in for a body shot, but he gets countered by a straight right, and after that they both reset, and Lara seems comfortable with his range, and he goes in for another straight right that lands. Alvarez goes in for a combination, again to the body and then upstairs, and both shots miss, and then he even gets countered coming in. Many of you know body punches are shots that boxers normally hit. I mean, usually you go for the body if you're having trouble with the head, or you go for the body to wear the boxer down. And if you compare the body mass, obviously, of a person's body versus their head, it's a much larger target. But Alvarez is even finding trouble landing on Lara's body. As the round ends and round 2 is about to begin, you can already see from Ramon's facial expressions and body language that he's really not into this fight. I mean, he looks sad or something. I mean, I know the Canelo brothers are very poker-faced, but this is like a sad poker face. You know what I mean? And despite that, this is when Alvarez kind of wakes up, and then he goes in for a 7-punch combination that then makes Lara shell up, and his combination starts from the body and then works his way up to the head, but most of these punches gets blocked. I think 6 out of the 7 punches are blocked. Only 1 lands on the side of the ribs, and the rest of them either hit leather or his arms or miss completely. In fact, he fires off another 6 punches and most of them miss again, and then a few exchanges later, Lara lands a right hook that nails Alvarez in the noggin, and you can see Ramon's knees just buckle there, and Erislandy clearly sees it too, and he goes in for the kill, and his next 4 power punches land right in Alvarez's head, and his head jerks back a few times, knocks him way back to the ropes, almost completely falling out of the ring. In fact, without the ropes there, he would have probably passed out on the canvas because he was on his way down. At this point, I feel really bad for Ramon, and perhaps the referee should have just called the fight then, but he lets him fight, and Alvarez just looks completely dazed and out of it. Lara comes in, rushing in, and started throwing a bunch of haymakers, and while Alvarez tried to clinch to save his life, the punches just kept coming, and despite trying to block it, there was just no way. His hand-eye coordination at this point is completely shot. He gets nailed until the referee had to cover him up and stop it. What do you guys think? Was Ramon Alvarez discouraged because he missed the weigh-in and had to forfeit the belt? Why did he come into this fight so lackluster? I'm really not sure. These are my thoughts on that, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Be positive and stay positive, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.